Howdy, YouTube. A big warm welcome to all the new faces joining us today. We're thrilled to have you on this journey of discovery, where we unravel the wonders of our vast, fascinating world. To our new subscribers, we tip our hats to you. And if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, we invite you to do so for a front row seat to more riveting content. Now that we're all settled, are you all ready to dive into the exotic world of Palau? First up, we're exploring the best of Palau, and trust me, it's like stepping into a postcard. Imagine a place where emerald islands dot the sapphire expanse of the Pacific Ocean. This is Palau, a country of natural wonders where the rock islands reign supreme. These ancient limestone karsts, shaped by time and the elements, rise dramatically from the turquoise waters, creating a landscape that looks like it's been plucked straight from a dream. But the beauty doesn't stop at the water's edge. Venture beneath the surface, and you'll find a whole new world to explore. Palau's waters are home to an impressive array of marine life. From the smallest nudibranch to the largest manta ray, the biodiversity here is staggering. It's a diver's paradise, a snorkeler's dream, a marine biologist's treasure trove. And speaking of treasures, let's talk about Jellyfish Lake, a marine lake nestled within the Rock Islands. Here you can swim with millions of stingless jellyfish, a unique experience that's sure to leave you in awe. These golden, pulsating creatures, cut off from their oceanic brethren for thousands of years, have lost their sting and gained a place in the hearts of those lucky enough to share their world, if only for a moment. But it's not just about the jellyfish. Snorkel in the crystal clear waters around the islands, and you'll be treated to a vibrant display of coral reefs teeming with life. It's like diving into a living, breathing rainbow, a swirling kaleidoscope of color and movement that leaves you breathless. Palau's natural wonders don't stop at the water's edge or beneath the surface. They extend into the lush, verdant forests that cloak the islands, where rare birds sing their songs and exotic plants bloom with a riot of color. Every corner of this tiny nation is a testament to the power and beauty of nature. Palau's nature truly is a paradise for the adventurous at heart, but every paradise has its shadows. But here's the thing, folks. Behind the pristine turquoise waters and lush greenery, Palau is grappling with some serious environmental issues. Let's start with the coral reefs, the vibrant underwater cities that house countless species of marine life. These reefs are under severe threat from coral bleaching, a phenomenon linked to climate change. Warming ocean temperatures cause the coral to expel the algae living in their tissues, turning them completely white. Without this symbiotic algae, the coral starves and eventually dies. The loss of these reefs isn't just a blow to biodiversity, but also affects the local communities who rely on them for food and income. Next, let's talk about overfishing. Palau's waters are teeming with life, offering a rich bounty for local fishermen and international vessels alike. However, this has led to a sharp decline in many fish species. Overfishing disrupts the delicate balance of marine ecosystems and poses a significant threat to Palau's rich biodiversity. And then, there's the impact of tourism. Now, don't get me wrong, tourism is a vital source of income for Palau. But like any good thing, it needs to be managed responsibly. The sheer volume of tourists can put a strain on local resources, and improper waste management can lead to pollution, further threatening Palau's delicate ecosystems. The environmental issues facing Palau may seem overwhelming, but they're not unique. They're a microcosm of what's happening worldwide. Climate change, overfishing, and irresponsible tourism are global issues that require collective action. But it's not all doom and gloom. Palau is taking steps to mitigate these issues, like implementing marine protected areas and promoting sustainable tourism practices. It's a testament to their commitment to preserving their natural heritage for future generations. Remember, every action we take, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect. By making environmentally conscious choices, we can help protect places like Palau and ensure they remain as stunningly beautiful as they are today. It's a harsh reality check, but it's crucial to be aware. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the ugly side of Palau. Now, we've seen the good and the bad, but what about the ugly side of things? Palau, though a paradise, is not without its share of social issues. For instance, the cost of living here is high, especially when compared to the average income of the locals. The price of basic necessities like food, fuel, and housing can be steep, making it a struggle for many residents to make ends meet. Then there's the job market. While Palau's economy is heavily influenced by tourism, the job opportunities it brings are mostly seasonal and often low-paying. This leaves many locals in a cycle of underemployment, struggling to find consistent work throughout the year. Moreover, the influx of tourists, though beneficial for the economy, puts a strain on the local population. The constant flow of visitors can lead to overcrowding, straining the country's limited resources. This has resulted in a rise in living costs and environmental degradation, which further exacerbates the struggles of the locals. Additionally, the cultural impact of tourism is significant. With so many visitors coming in, there's a risk of local traditions being overshadowed or diluted. It's a challenge to maintain the cultural integrity of the island while catering to the varied tastes and expectations of visitors from around the world. And let's not forget about the youth. The high cost of living and lack of job opportunities often lead young people to seek opportunities elsewhere, resulting in a brain drain that could potentially stifle Palau's future growth and development. But it's important to note that these issues aren't unique to Palau. They're common in many tourist-dependent economies around the world. And it's equally important to remember that these challenges are not insurmountable. With the right policies and sustainable practices, it's possible to strike a balance that benefits both the locals and the tourists. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it's essential to see the full picture. Let's wrap things up, shall we? All right, folks. It's time to round up our journey through Palau. We've wandered through the lush jungles, marveled at the crystal-clear waters, and admired the unique biodiversity that calls this island paradise home. That's the good, the heart-stopping beauty of Palau that makes it a bucket list destination for travelers worldwide. But our journey also took us beyond the postcard views. We discussed the environmental concerns, the threats to this paradise from climate change, pollution, and over-tourism. And that's the bad. The harsh reality that reminds us that even the most beautiful places are vulnerable. We also touched upon the social issues, the struggles of the local community, grappling with the influx of tourists, the economic challenges, the cultural erosion. That's the ugly. A reminder that every paradise has its own set of challenges. But here's the thing. We, as travelers, have the power to make a difference. Whether it's choosing eco-friendly accommodations, respecting local customs, or reducing our carbon footprint, every little bit helps. Because ultimately the future of places like Palau is in our hands. Remember, every place has its own story, and as travelers, it's our responsibility to listen, learn, and leave it a little better than we found it. Until next time, stay adventurous.